With all of the problems that exist on YouTube, like how creators get demonetized left and right for literally no good reasons, how they allow people who clearly break their terms of service to stay on their site and get away with doing anything, and how they clearly show a bias towards people who make more money than others, YouTube has a lot more to apologize and answer for than a single offensive tweet. So there are a lot of people who have taken offense to a post that YouTube had put out on their official Twitter account, and it's not just viewers who are upset with this comment, but also content creators, which is really why I wanted to make a video on it and talk about it, because I think when content creators get upset with something, it's a little bit more serious than just viewers getting upset with something. All of the time we see people getting offended by small little things that they shouldn't be offended by, but in this case, I actually can completely understand where viewers and also content creators are coming from. Now, I don't really think that this tweet is offensive or anything. I just think it was a really bad take by an employee at YouTube. So YouTube apologizes for controversial tweet about creators. This is a comicbook.com article. YouTube has issued an apology for a tweet it made today about content creators on its platform. If you didn't see the tweet, it poked fun at how long many content creators take to get to the subject of a video using the no one meme format. On the surface level, the tweet seemed relatively harmless. However, it was quickly met with criticism and backlash, prompting YouTube to delete it and issue an apology. According to the YouTube social team, the tweet was meant to be in good faith, but it admits it missed the mark and did not reflect upon the spirit of the creator community. "We hear you, you're right, and we apologize," said the YouTube social team. "Our now deleted tweet was intended in good faith, but we missed the mark, and it did not reflect the spirit of the creator community that we love." Alright, so this is the initial tweet that YouTube had put out that's kind of got people very upset at this point. It says, "No one. Absolutely no one. Creators after talking for 15 minutes. Alright, let's just jump straight into the video." Now, I can obviously tell that this was a joke, and a lot of other people can too, but the people at YouTube are the reason why the platform is the way that it is, and it's why people are so clearly upset about this small joke that blew up. I mean, the people at YouTube are the ones creating the garbage algorithms that exist that make it so creators feel like they have to make longer, more drawn-out videos to make money. There are some creators who definitely take it to an extreme by literally repeating information they've already said for half of a video to make their videos longer, but the system that exists sucks. It really does. It leaves creators in a tough spot because they either make their videos longer and more drawn out, or they just end up making less money, and for a lot of YouTubers, this is their full-time job. They want to make as much money as possible, and some people do put a lot of work and a lot of effort into their content, so they want to make as much money as possible. And clearly, we all understand that. So whoever did this at YouTube literally just made it so it looks like YouTube is laughing at creators who make longer videos, but they only do that because of the algorithm that YouTube put into place. Whoever thought that this was going to go down smoothly was a moron, but I bet that they're not a YouTube employee anymore, especially after all of the backlash that they've received and are still actually receiving. I wanted to read through a couple of tweets that were made in response to YouTube's initial post. Someone said YouTube created an algorithm with the sole purpose of keeping people watching as long as possible, crushing channels that don't do so. Then they have the nerve to tweet this, and then it's a screenshot of their initial post. After 2 hours, YouTube has removed this absurd tweet criticizing YouTube creators for responding to livelihood-affecting incentives that YouTube decides. It's like giving your daughter allowance based on hours studies, not grades, then complaining she studies too much. I think that that's a fine analogy because it's true. They say, hey, make longer videos, your videos will do better, and now they're just kind of laughing at people who are doing that exact thing. And of course, after YouTube apologized, someone said you intentionally made a soulless algorithm that values quantity over quality in video content, and then deliberately insulted every single person on your website who struggles to get their work seen. Your tweet was not intended in good faith, which is why you missed the mark. The algorithm definitely does put smaller creators at a huge disadvantage when it boosts up giant corporate channels or even just larger creators' channels. It seems like YouTube doesn't want any more channels to grow. They're kind of telling everyone, hey, you can upload whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that we have to show it to anyone. And even just a few years ago, YouTube wasn't this way, but after the adpocalypse, of course, they kind of wanted to be a different platform, and I want YouTube to be good. I want their mentality to go back to what it was, where all of the creators mattered, anyone supporting the platform mattered. I want it to be a good platform for any size creator, I really do, but I feel like another platform really needs to hit them where it hurts and take away some of their thunder, so maybe they can realize if you treat your creators like garbage, they're going to go somewhere else. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video though, please make sure to give it a like and share it, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.